Sometimes you just need that real human touch, you know? A little bit of empathy and understanding. Like I was saying, humans and technology working together.
You talk too much.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is your rental counter. And this is you, already on the road. With Turo, this is compact, standard, and full size. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
Well, Coach, let's get to the day that Logan Woodside's having 19 of 23 for 239 and a pair of touchdowns.
Yeah, he's really done a great job here. You see the first touchdown down the field, taking the big hit, but delivering a catchable, accurate throw down over the top on the big post. And then you see him going again in a nice crossing route there to Ward. And then here's the second touchdown, big pass of the day. Over top, another big pass there. Big chunk throws, standing in the pocket, accurate throws. All the things we talked about in the opening, we were anxious to see whether Logan Woodside could put a big game like this together.
See the difference. Sub 50% weeks 1 through 4. Here, nearly 90. And the Commanders with that commanding 26-8 lead. Back to the ground game. It goes nowhere for Kenneth Farrow. A loss of 4. Scooby Wright.
That's that guy, Scooby Wright.
Just down the road in Tucson out of the University of Arizona with a big play.
You know, really, this is one of the things Scooby really had a knack for at Arizona. He understands, he sees the down block, he comes downhill, fills the hole before the down block on the outside can get effective on him.
44 tackles for loss in his college career for the Wildcats.
Quick off the mark, quick off the mark.
That is 2nd and 13. Woodside feels a little pressure, rolls out, he'll keep it himself. He's just going to go down at that 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. General manager of the Commanders is Cowboy great Daryl Moose Johnson. You see him there. Really kind of lets it fly when it comes to the press. He was asked about the performance of Woodside in that big win last week, and he said, quote, missed a couple reads, missed some easy throws.
Well, I see him on the sideline. He spends enough time in the press box, right? He wants to be on the sideline.
It's the ground game that got him going last week in that win over the Iron. He was quoted as saying, it's got to be part of our offense going forward.
3rd and 6 here, Matt. 3rd and 6.
They've been good on 3rd down today, 5 of 8.
You see the trips formation.
You see Ayers losing his feet there as it falls incomplete. And the Commanders have to punt again.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job with these concepts. You got a horizontal, as you would call it, a horizontal stretch here. And they're working number 88, works down the field. And then you're going to see Ayers come in behind. Now I clear off the screen there. So you work across, and Ayers coming right in behind into the open area.
That's just a missed throw there by Woodside. Ayers wide open. So Zema back on to punt. As we are nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to receive is Holloman. This is returnable, and boy, did he get whacked. Just short of the 40-yard line there. Took a lick. It's a 46-yard punt.
You got to love Holloman's courage, though. 5'9", 192, but he's not that big. He's not that big.
No chance he was signaling for fair catch there.
No, sir.
And you see a little bit of friendly fire from the quarterback, Trevor Knight.
Well, a nice job by Sean Washington there. How about Trevor Knight back there?
Yeah, standout performer at A&M.
Getting an opportunity to get some snaps in, man. Get my uniform dirty.
There you go. Thought maybe could be used in that Taysom Hill for the Saints/BYU type role. Wolford back out there though. Play action. Taking that deep shot again. Right sideline, outside the numbers, just over Ross, who wanted a flag, suggesting Duke Thomas.
I think he got
there's
it.
one.
Yeah, I think he earned the flag. He just didn't get it from. I think the official got screened. The back judge got, or field judge down the field got screened.
Defense, number 21. Ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Duke Thomas with the infraction. Get another look at it here.
Yeah, you see the back judge throw the flag. Deep up on the sideline, got screened a little bit.
It's just kind of right before that. Got his feet tangled.
He had a little tug on the jersey, man. A little more than the feet tangled.
36-yard penalty. Near the red zone now, Hot Shots. Taking a shot left sideline now. Trying to adjust is Ross, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice coverage there by the safety, Curtis Drummond. Really does a great job turning upfield, playing back into the receiver, and doesn't panic. Runs stride for stride.
A member of this Hot Shot secondary with NFL experience. 25 games for the Houston Texans. Signed as an undrafted free agent back in 2015. Justin Stockton now in for Jarrell Presley. Delayed handoff for Stockton. He's got a lane. Bounces outside. Stiff arm. 10. Shoved out of bounds. Just shy of the 5-yard line.
Well, we're going to go into the fourth quarter, Matt, and we got us a football game coming on. We get this score here.
Sure do. Still a little bit of time left in the third. See.
Nice job on the delay and take the ball up the field. Great job.
Darren Smith there in pursuit with Nick Temple. So, as you said, we got ourselves a ball game headed to the fourth. It'll be 1st and goal for the Hot Shots when we return. They trail 26-8, but looking for back-to-back scores here at Sun Devil Stadium. The quarterback showdown so far here tonight.
Hey, Money, yeah, it's been pretty lopsided, obviously, with John Wolford, not taking care of the football. It's a disastrous start for them. He's made a couple of nice throws trying to get back into this game, but, Coach, I know for you, anytime you start a game off with that many turnovers and having a pick six go the other way, it's tough for any team to bounce back.
Yeah, Sean, you really got to dig deep, and you got to get back in the football game by going one possession at a time. But it's actually the opposite script of what we talked about in the opening today.
Thank you, Sean. As we get started here in the fourth quarter. And Wolford looking at a 1st and goal. With 15 minutes left in this game, you score here, you get the 2-point conversion, and like you said, we got ourselves a contest, especially since that Hot Shot defense has been solid so far in the second half.
They really have. They've come out and did what we said. You got to win the game get in the game one possession at a time. Don't worry about the next one.
3rd in the league in converting red zone possessions to touchdowns. 5 of 10 coming into this contest are the Hot Shots.
Rhinos to go! Hey, Ravens!
Tim Cook at back. Takes the handoff. Check to the run. Gets it inside the 5 to the 4 before Joel Lanning brings him down. It'll be a gain of 3 and a 2nd and goal from the 4.
Really, you see a lot of John Wolford there. You got a chance to listen in a little bit, see him changing the play, changing the formation, and then working to try to find the weakness of this Commanders defense.
Mentioned Joel Lanning flipping sides of the ball while he was at Iowa State. Was their starting quarterback, became their middle linebacker. Making the tackle there for the Commanders. Passing down, Wolford in trouble. Pressure coming. Escapes that ankle tackle, dives forward, positive yards. It'll only be to the 2. Sean Washington and Joel Lanning in pursuit, but a 3rd and goal from the 2 now.
Yeah, John Wolford here, though, he's putting this team on his back. And he's going to get up there, and he's going to go up there. I'm going to try to get everything I can get. So now it's 3rd down and manageable. The 3rd and goal. I put it on Coach Neuheisel. Will he go for it on 4th down if we don't convert here? I think he'll go for it here.
Down. 26-8. Still 14 minutes left. There's the handoff. And Cook is swallowed up and pushed back to the 5 by Lanning and Temple.
I think you want to continue to put the ball in John Wolford's hands there. And again, John took the handed the ball off there. It's like they're going to take the field goal here when it gets knocked back to the 5-yard line.
Well, they're going to need.
They need a field goal at some point
anyway, so you might as well take it now.
I think if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1, it's a different decision there for Rick.
Folk perfect on, I should say, missed a field goal last week. He is 6 of 9 on the season. This one from 23. Splits the uprights. And that makes it 26-11. Arizona climbing back in this one at Sun Devil Stadium.
My search for the right bar stool is on. One where I'll be sitting pretty. This one, the perfect bar stool at the perfect price. Here at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
At the midpoint of the Alliance season, you get a look at the East and West standings. Winner of this one will join the Fleet atop the West. Orlando has been an offensive buzzsaw for Steve Spurrier.
And you
thus
mentioned
far.
earlier that Arizona has to travel to Orlando next week, so this is a big game to get to 3-2 here and then go down to Orlando and have an opportunity to knock off the Apollos, who are playing great right now.
It's a big one for the Commanders. They are in the midst of their 4 games on the road straight. So after this, they will go to Atlanta after splitting a pair in San Diego and Birmingham. Woodside trying to get something going here in the second half. Farrow back in, that pistol formation Chris Alt made famous at Nevada. And Farrow going to spin forward for a gain of 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8. A tackle made by Niles Morgan.
You know, we're in the 4th quarter now, so you see Coach Riley kind of putting that 2 tight end formation in, 2 wide receivers, and let's try to see if we can man up on these guys and out-muscle them up front. Take some time off this clock.
They're balanced in the play call, 27 to 25 rush to pass, but the yardage dramatically different. It's come through the air tonight for the Commanders. And now a screen set up on the double fake for Farrow, and now he's got that left sideline, all kinds of room in front of him, into hot shot territory before he is dragged down by Eric Dargan.
There's the play we talked about earlier about the jet sweep, that we're going to get some kind of play coming back this direction the other way. Great setup to the play here. You have the jet sweep working across, drawing the defense over, Farrell setting up and then coming outside on the screen. Great job of getting out in front by the offensive line.
Gain of 43. And that a big one for the Commanders.
That's a big chunk play. That's just as effective as throwing the ball down the field.
And that's something that has plagued the hot shot defense all season, the explosive play.
You know, and it's something Coach Aliotti preaches about, is to keep the ball in front. Well, that one started in front, but it got out on the perimeter.
Morgan with the tackle there again. Williams had that big touchdown run last week. Remember, he missed 2 games to start this season dealing with an injury, and since he's come back, Coach Riley has told us he loves to rotate these backs. Even though Farrow was the hot hand and he rode it last week, we've seen him mix in Green and Trey Williams as well. Williams with 8 carries, Farrow 11. And Williams back in there in that pistol formation. Underneath, again, taking what they gave him. Williams, second, third effort's going to get the first down. It'll be a gain of 9.
Yeah, a lot of confidence here in Logan Woodside, and a great job there. I believe it's Rodriguez with the catch and the back out. Rodriguez works the seam down the field. And then again, great job by Williams of making the first man miss, turn the ball up the field.
Adding to his receptions, had 3 for 19 yards coming into the season.
But it really was a nice vertical stretch by the Commanders' offense, and then an isolation with the running back down on the linebacker.
Now 10 different receivers have caught a pass here today. Late flag comes in. Brandon Cruz, our referee.
On the last play, unsportsmanlike conduct, illegal defense, number 53. Half the distance to their goal from the end of the play, automatic first down.
So a tough penalty for Nick Aliotti.
Yeah, these are tough penalties. And generally, it's a defensive player making a mental error. It's really not was an intention at all. You know, he's too tight.
It gets him to first and goal.
Let's go.
Farrow back in.
41 wrap, Carolina. Here we go.
And it's a keeper, and the Hot Shots were ready for it. Scooby Wright got in there along with Carl Bradford. It is a loss of 4.
Well, you see again in the concept of their running game is they got the zone step to the offensive left side. So they're going to zone step this way. And then work and wrap the ball back. And again, this probably should be a handoff when that guy, when they get up that far up the field, as Carl Bradford got.
Okay.
And that's what Farrell's looking at him.
6th play of the drive here. Farrell going to bounce it after contact. And how about his quarterback putting a block down in front of him? All the way down to the 2. That'll make it 3rd and goal. Dargan and Morgan combined for the tackle. It's a gain of 12.
Yeah, great job by Logan Woodside. He should have gave the ball to his running back the play before. Here he gives it to him, and he becomes the lead blocker. You got to love that, Brian.
Coach,
nice block there.
Ask you think he was just running away from the play that was supposed to go between the tackles and somehow he got caught up in there?
No, he's a football player. Logan's a tough man.
And here you see Farrell leaving, holding that left arm. That is your reigning offensive player of the week. So Trey Williams in at running back. We'll take the handoff on 3rd and goal. No, it's a keeper for Woodside. I was fooled. The defense wasn't. That's more important. Edmund Robinson with the tackle, so a 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's a real big stop there, though, holding them to a field goal here.
Farrell looks to be in a lot of pain. So out comes Nick Rose after the loss of 1 to attempt the field goal. Rose perfect on the season, 9 for 9 with a long of 50. And this one just going to be 21 yards from the left hash. Puts it right through. And that extends the Commander lead to 29-11. Hot Shots looking to get hot again when we return here. 29-11 Commanders.
I've been a soldier for 3 years. I've scaled the toughest terrain and faced plenty of my fears as part of my training. And for the past 2 years, I've been a Navy Federal member. So even out here, I can pay securely with mobile pay, linked to my free checking account.
I don't know about this.
What did you say?
She said, I don't know about that.
I couldn't hear my helmet.
No, your ears are completely exposed.
Yeah,
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Good-looking schedule next week in the Alliance. Express head to Salt Lake to take on the Stallions. We mentioned Arizona got to try to hand Orlando their first loss of the season. The Apollo's perfect. 5-0 so far for Steve Spurrier. And the Commanders, as we said, will play their 4th of 4 straight games on the road in Atlanta as the Legends won their 2nd consecutive game this week. And Iron travel to San Diego to take on the Fleet, who will have a share of first place in the West.
Well, we know how good Orlando's playing. But again, Atlanta, as you said, getting their 2nd win in a row, and the fact of that bottom matchup.
Aaron Murray going to get that start for Atlanta, and that team has come alive since he took over the duties of quarterback. Presley now with a big gain out to the left sideline. 16 on that catch. Zach Sanchez in coverage.
They got to pick up the tempo here now. We know the one thing about the Alliance, the clock doesn't stop even inside of 5 minutes until we get inside of 2 in the 4th quarter with an out-of-bounds play. So we got to pick up the tempo.
Wolford, middle of the field. That's a catch for Gerald Christian, his starting tight end.
Wolford's pass complete to Gerald Christian.
7, Dutra with the tackle.
No doubt, this is something they practice all the time, so they should be very comfortable in this hurry-up offense.
Christian's first catch of the evening.
Rhinos to go.
It's that hurry up. Flushed from the pocket, rolling right is Wolford. And he steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss. Deion Barnes in pursuit.
Wolford carries.
The thing is, though, with John Wolford, when he's outside the pocket, the most effective thing right now is to throw that ball away.
Especially with the clock. He's just mentioned
out of bounds,
it
doesn't matter.
That's him thinking
throw
back
the ball
to
away.
Wake Forest days, not realizing that clock's going to continue to run. But have only stopped on the incomplete.
Yeah, your friend is the incomplete pass on these downs if you're not going to pick up the first.
3 of 10 on third down on the hot shots tonight. And this is a pitch and catch. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like it's going to be a little bit short.
No, I think he's going to
get it. Duke Thomas with the tackle. And it looks like they will, in fact, give him that line.
8 of 3 on the play. It's a hot shots first down.
So just under 6 minutes.
Rhinos to go.
Wolford climbs the pocket. Winds, releases, has Ross middle of the field down to the Commander 25 before Orion Stewart and Curtis Drummond can combine for the tackle.
Really, again, John Wolford makes this play with his feet by being able to step up and avoid the rush, stepping up in the pocket, and being able to deliver catchable football.
Goes for 24 yards, and right up at that line of scrimmage, Wolford going to go down, sacked by Jaron Elliott. His third sack of the season, actually 3.5 on the season with that one. It's a loss of 6.
Yeah, you don't want to have, that's the play you don't want to have. Avoid, throw it away, live to play the next down with an incomplete pass.
Rhinos go.
Up on that 5-minute mark, delayed handoff for Presley, looking for his blocker, stiff arms his way to the right sideline. And thrown out of bounds by Stewart and Thomas. It's a gain of 7, as you mentioned. That clock continues to run. It doesn't stop until the 2-minute mark.
Got to hustle back here. Got to hustle back.
Another third down for the Hot Shots.
Now we're inside of 5 minutes, so we could see the onside kick situation that you have here with in the 4th and 12. If we get a score here.
Inside of 5, you get that 4th and 12 conversion to maintain possession. Either down 17 or inside of 5 minutes. Wolford, all kinds of time. Goes right, has a receiver caught.
First down.
And that is Thomas Duarte.
It's a hot shots first down.
Duarte, 14 yards on that grab.
It's really what Coach Neuheisel likes about John Wolford, his composure in these situations. And again, we're in striking distance now. We've got to get this ball in the end zone.
Duarte.
You ready, Rashad?
UCLA Bruin, just like Neuheisel.
You see the trips to the left, offensive left.
And that's where Wolford's looking, still looking left. Now, flush from the pocket, going to use his feet again. And he's going to dive forward right at the marker. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like he's got it. Stewart with the tackle. So it'll be a 1st and goal. Gain of 10.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and goal, hot shots from the Commanders 4.
We're going to need 3 scores to try to get victory here. But again, that conversion can be their friend for the remainder of the game. Quick throw. Duarte cannot haul it in. Falls incomplete.
Second down.
Well, you saw the trips formation to the right there, and again, the isolation on the tight end. Great break on the football by Dutra. Dutra there on the ball. Great job. Anticipation, the ball going to the tight end. But again, it gives a chance for this hot shot offense now to get some composure there.
Duarte, one of the great Orange County high school football players in Southern California in 2012 at Mater Dei. 15 touchdown grabs and 1,000 yards. How about 10 sacks? He was a middle linebacker as well. Shotgun snap. Wolford, end zone, caught, touchdown. There you go. Duarte making me look good with the touchdown grab, his first of the season.
Yeah. Good look at it. They've been majoring this trips formation here, Matt. And you see the little stutter on the linebacker. He just goes inside, isolates on him, and steps over the top of him. Nice throw and catch.
11 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Duarte with his first touchdown of his Alliance career.
Hey! Down! Blue lady! Woody Hunt!
Looking left, throwing left, caught. Ross with the 2-pointer. And trailing by 10. Wolford going to try to convert a 4th and 12. Duarte gets his first touchdown reception in his Alliance career. And maybe the Hot Shots got a little life left when we return.
Free, 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 free. Free, free, free. Free, free, free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free. Free, 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 free.
Free. Free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free, 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 free.
Here are your onside conversion rules. In the Alliance, instead of the traditional onside kick, you got a 4th and 12. It is spotted at your own 28. And again, because we are inside of the 5 minutes, even though they are not trailing by 17, the Hot Shots have an opportunity at this conversion.
You saw Coach Neuheisel motioning to put the ball on the right hash. So we got a play set up off the right hash here. That trips formation they've been majoring. You see you see number 15 Ross here in the slot.
Ready, Hunt.
And Wolford under pressure, middle of the field, caught. Hot Shots convert. It's Bundy with the grab, still on his feet. Trying to rip it out. The Hot Shots have it at midfield. It does come out, though. We'll see what the officials say.
Progress was stopped. Progress was stopped.
The Hot Shots retain possession.